Hello everyone. Today in this video we would be learning about sequential circuits. I'm Bindu Trikha, Assistant Professor, IMS Ghaziabad. We had earlier studied combinational circuits and now we would be studying sequential circuits. Actually, sequential circuits are nothing but the extension of the combinational circuits. Sequential circuits form a base for counters, resistors, flip-flops, and which in turn are very important for designing digital circuits. We have already studied combinational circuits. In a combinational circuit, we have a set of inputs which goes through a logical circuit gate and it gives the desired output to us. That is, in combinational circuit, the output depends on the present inputs only. It doesn't depend on the previous output. We give the input, we get the output, and this output is not saved anywhere. Now, take an example of a half adder. In half adder, what we have learned that in half adder adds 2 bits at a time. Say the bits are 1 and 1. When we add 1 and 1, 1 plus 1 becomes sum as 0 and carry as 1. Now, say if I want to add two numbers, say the numbers are 1 and 0. 1 plus 0. 1 plus 0 is sum as 1 and carry as 0. Now here, the output of this input does not depend on the previous output. This means that our output is not dependent on the previous outputs. So we give the input and we get the output. In sequential circuits, the present output depends on two things. One, the present inputs as well as the past output. Let's see how. We take into consideration the example of counters. Say we have a counter that counts from number 0 to 4. 0, 1, 2, 3 and then 4. Here, this first number 0 is displayed. Then there is an increment of plus 1 which gives us 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. That is, the current output 1 here depends on the previous output because we have added plus 1 into the previous output. Similarly, in the next cycle, we get the output as 2. Therein, we have 1 plus 1. That is the previous output plus 1, we get the current output. That is, in sequential circuits, we give a set of new inputs. We get the output and this output is saved as well into a memory element, and this memory element information works as the past output and it goes into the sequential circuits as a feedback path. Now herein the sequential circuit, we have the input, we have the past output and we get the current output. So a sequential circuit, in sequential circuit, the present output is dependent on the input as well as the past output. Thank you. This is all about sequential circuits.